time night hiking. It actually took me a minute to find the trail again because it wasn't where the app said it was. But we're going. I got started at 4:30 instead of 4 like I wanted, but that's okay. Apparently when I plugged in my headlamp last night, it wasn't a good connection. It died right away, so now I'm having to hike with it on the charger. All right. Good morning, y'all. It's day 45 on the PCT. First off, Mike, thank you for using the Buy Me a Coffee link to provide me with some trail magic. I really do appreciate that. 5 coffees for 500 miles. That's awesome. Slept kind of poorly in my shack last night. It was really hot, and I guess since the first time I actually had an alarm set, that made me not be able to sleep. So weird. Actually made it onto the trail about 4:30. Not the greatest, but I am a desert rat, so I'm not too worried about the heat on this section. And it's easy walking, so I'll be able to play with my umbrella. So let's see what this long boring day brings us. I think there's something in the roadway down there. What is it? Let's see if I can zoom in. Huh. Hikers. Well, sun's up. I've deployed the umbrella. Probably don't really need it yet, but it doesn't take anything to stick it into my pack strap. It holds itself pretty much. Covered 6 miles so far this morning. 11 to go to the water source. And I've still got like 4 liters of water in my pack, 4.5. So I'm doing fine. Saw a couple hikers way down the road in front of me. So I think most of the other people got an even earlier start. They're probably all napping under the bridge at the water source by now. That's 9:15. I found this little sliver of shade to take a break in. Got about 12 miles in so far. It's another 5.5 to the water source, so we're doing good. I mean, it's boring, but hey, we're getting it done. Hey, finally a little scenery. These are cool. Do. Hot and bored. Bored and hot. Hot and bored. I'm about 3 miles from the water source. I still got plenty of water, but I couldn't pass up this spot here to take a lunch break. It's probably as good as it gets in here. Back home I play a lot of a virtual reality game called Population 1. And the game has some of these windmills on it that you can actually climb up on top of and fight from. Kind of gave me a quick flash of homesick, but I'd much rather be out here. This is the water faucet that's 17.5 miles up from Hikertown. Of course you have to treat it. You also have the creek down there that is still flowing. And there's also a water cache here as a last resort. I'll top some water off here. It's not actually but like 6 miles to the next water source, but I don't even know if I want to hike that far. I sat down in the shade up on the hill over there, and within like 2 minutes I was in the sun. So it's dumb me, I finally figured out that the closer I sit to the actual tower, the longer I can sit in the shade. It is slightly unnerving to sit right under these blades, but it is nice and cool too. Well, here's my little campground for the day after 22.1 miles today. It's like one of the last windmills in the farm, but I've got some cell service, and I had a little bit of shade when I set it up. It's moved a bit since then, but I think this should be a good, decent night. Wind shouldn't be too bad tonight, so I'm happy with my spot. Well, that's it for day 45 on the PCT. That's the most miles I've done so far on this trip at 22.1. If you listen closely, you can hear the whir of the windmill above me. But it was a good day. It was definitely hot. I mean, I could definitely feel the heat when I was hiking, even under the umbrella. But took plenty of good long breaks, and even though the scenery wasn't great, it wasn't a bad day. So, hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all.